landfills, where you remember the waste we talked about, the one that cannot be, the general waste that cannot be used.
Yes, yes.
Where we feel it should not we feel, but that is the waste that should end up in the landfill.
In the landfill.
Because you realize that if we are able to segregate the waste, we remove the biodegradable waste, then we remove the recyclables, there will be very little that now should end up in the landfill.
Right. Okay.
So those are the responsibilities that have been given to the county governments.
Okay.
And so they are responsible to manage waste, which they do. Now the authority works very closely with the county government. In coming up with these regulations, the county governments were part and parcel of it.
Oh, by the way, allow me to say this to our viewers. Is it true that Mombasa County was one of the pilot, or rather the pilot county for the 3-bin system?
Yes, we have a project that we are working with the Mombasa County.
And how is it going? Because we as a country, they were the first that we saw actually embracing it. You know, from the top down, the county government is communicating with the people. Kuanzia sasa, mtindo ni huu, biwi za takataka ni hizi, you know. So can you help us to understand how that went, and you know, how the other counties are following suit? You did say quite clearly that it is their responsibility to manage their own waste. But now that you've introduced this 3-bin system, the color-coded system, how's the rollout across the country? How are we seeing that? Are we seeing people embrace this? Is this something that's going to become central to how we manage waste?
I would say that different counties are at different levels.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There are those that have embraced, those that have put in place infrastructure, those that are at different levels of handling this waste and also embracing these new regulations. And Mombasa County, you remember there was a dump site that was really problematic.
Problematic, yes.
And they were gracious and they were able to shut it down and now went to a new site. And that is where I've said that there are quite a number of work that is going on there in the new site, trying to see how what kind of waste is going there, some research, and also now promoting the waste that is there, trying to monitor what kind of waste is coming, where is it coming from, how is it.
I'm sure that information is useful in tweaking the policy to make sure that it works.
Yeah, it is. We have a team that is supporting us to help that, because we feel once we get very good data from there, we should be able to, it should help us also to escalate to other counties. But different counties are at different levels. There are those that have already found sites and they are working on it, but there are others that are having challenges of maybe land. Right. Because you know this not in my backyard syndrome. Right. Once you find a place, then the community say, no, we don't want this. Yes. But what we are saying is that the community should not be afraid. If we are going to manage this waste, embrace the idea of segregating, making use of the organic, it will not end into the dump site. Because at the end of the day, it's the one that which smells. Yes. If we remove the recyclables, and these recyclables are a wealth, we are saying waste is a resource. Waste is wealth. Right. So if we get these recyclables and resell them and make money, they will not end up into the dump site. So we should have a sanitary landfill. That is where we are all aiming to go. That is the ideal. Yes. Now, you did say something earlier, which is quite true, that unfortunately it's sort of our culture, an unsavory culture, but it's our culture to litter. So let's talk about how to counter this, and specifically how to spread the awareness in public education. And you're Deputy Director for Public Education. So what is the strategy by NEMA to make sure that everyone in the country understands the new color-coded bin, the 3-bin system, how to put what, where, and why across the country?